torn mother, man. Torn mother.
Heroin addiction is skyrocketing nationwide, but according to the CDC, the largest increase of overdose deaths is here in the Midwest.
It's a devastating reality hundreds of Metro Detroit families face. Jennifer Ann Wilson shares one mother's heartbreak and her hope for change.
Like so many others, Macomb County mom Lori Vernier says she was blindsided. She never saw this coming. Now she's desperate to find out what happened the night her son died so she can help prevent other families from experiencing her pain. This is Lori Vernier's son, Matthew.
The love of my life. He was known for helping others. Very smart kid.
She says he went to church, played sports, and after graduating from high school in 2015, the St. Clair Shores teen planned to attend Macomb Community College. But he never got the chance.
There was no signs of him ever using heroin. He was against it. I'm not going to believe it. If he tried it that night, it was probably his first time.
That night was August 12th, 2015. Investigators say Matthew, along with two of his childhood friends, Joshua Connolly and Andrew Justice, went to Detroit to buy heroin. Matthew never made it home.
Detectives came rapping on my door at like 7 in the morning, 7:30, and telling me that my son is dead. I'm like, well, he was with Andy, and I'm calling the mom and everything and asking what happened. Matthew was with Andy and your son-in-law.
Matthew was found dead from a heroin overdose in the back seat of his Jeep in a CVS parking lot in Sterling Heights, all alone. A woman called 911 to report seeing two men drag a body through the parking lot, then put it into a vehicle. Lori Vernier wants answers.
And it's the worst parent's nightmare.
It's a heartbreak Macomb County prosecuting attorney Eric Smith is seeing all too often.
And in the old days, it was, bad kids from the wrong side of the tracks. Well, now it encompasses all levels of society. As
heroin use skyrockets in suburban neighborhoods across the country, Macomb County is dealing with its own epidemic. From 2010 to 2012, Macomb had 202 heroin overdose deaths. That's more than any other county in the entire state, according to a recent health department report. And the death toll continues to rise.
Oh, it's up over 100%. Literally over 100% in the last 4 years. It is unbelievable.
Many, like Matthew Vernier's, could have been prevented.
If either one of his friends had made a phone call to 911 or driven him to the hospital instead of dropping him off at his car, there's a good chance that Matthew Vernier would be alive right now.
And yet, legally, Joshua Connolly and Andrew Justice can only be charged with a misdemeanor for moving a dead body, something Lori Vernier wants to see changed.
It's completely disgusting. I feel like it's pretty much a legal murder.
The state is considering a duty to act bill, which would require a bystander to call for help when someone is in medical distress.
And I'm in favor of all of that. It's the lowest thing that you have to do. Pick up the phone and call 911.
But until then,
what I want to say to kids, don't trust your friends, don't mess with drugs, because in the long run, they're going to cover themselves. The only one that's going to be left behind is your friends and family. And a torn mother, man, torn mother.
Macomb County is trying to cut off this heroin epidemic at the roots through education and prevention programs. And while the state of Michigan does have a Good Samaritan law that offers legal protection to those who call 911 in the case of a drug overdose, it doesn't penalize anyone for choosing not to help their friends. I'm Jennifer Ann Wilson for 7 Action News.